Hey y'all, I just wanted to do a Sugarpill Cosmetics review today. I have had some of their products for about 6 months now, so I feel like I've had a significant amount of time to really play with every single one of them a lot in order to form a solid opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video for you. The first thing I'm going to go show you is one of their palettes. And as far as the packaging and everything, the very front of it just has their logo, Sugarpill and all that. And then when you turn it over on the back, it just says Addicted to Pretty with the palette name. And then it shows all of the colors that are inside of each palette with the names of each individual one on top of that. So that's really convenient. This palette is called Burning Hearts. As you can see, it has a yellow, orange, purple, and red. And then if you look on the sides and everything, just to show you the thickness of the palette. And then as far as how it opens and closes, it is magnetic. So you could just lift this top portion and it falls back down, and this stays in place pretty well. So when you open the palette, you have a good sized mirror up here, and then down here are your colors. And if you want, you could also fold this all the way back if that's more convenient. But as you can see, each shadow is really big, so you're getting a ton of product. And then just to swatch these real quick, that is what these colors look like. As you can see, they're really pigmented. The color payoff is excellent. This was $34. Their palettes are $34. They do have 3 of them. I only have 2 out of the 3, or if you don't prefer to have all of these colors, you can purchase each eyeshadow individually. And I know that like one pan is $12, so that's still not bad. It's a great color payoff. You're getting tons of product. You don't have to use a lot of product to build intensity. I usually barely have to dip my brush and everything, so that's a good thing about that one. The second palette that I have is their Sweetheart palettes. As you can see, same exact packaging on the front, and then on the back it has the colors that are in this palette with the names on them and everything. So I'm just going to show you what these look like. So we've got a dark blue, a baby pink, a green, and a white, and I'm just going to swatch these real quick as well. So again, you can see like I'm barely dipping my fingers in, and the colors are just so rich and opaque, and they're so pigmented. I don't know, I haven't had any disappointment using them. They last a long time, especially if you use eyeshadow primer. They're not chalky. Just great. I love those. So next thing I'm going to move on to is their Chroma loose eyeshadows, and these are also $12. Like if you were to purchase the single pressed eyeshadows are $12, as well as their Chroma loose eyeshadows are $12. The packaging for these, on the top, it has the same Sugarpill logo and everything as it does on the palettes. It's just a little bit smaller. And then if you flip it over to the bottom, it has the name, which this one is Stella, and I'm going to show it to you, and then it has the weight and everything, which 5 grams do come in the jar, so you are getting a lot of product in these as well. Like I said, this one is called Stella, and it's just a really pretty black with like blue and pink and green and gold shimmers in it. It's really unique actually with those multicolored shimmers. And by the way, I'm going to have swatches and everything on my blog with good pictures and more product description and things like that, so I'll put that link below as well if you're interested. The second pigment I have is called Royal Sugar. This is how I originally even like got introduced to Sugarpill. I was watching a another tutorial on YouTube, and the girl used this, and it's just, wait, this is a little bit harder to swatch because it's loose, but it's just a really, really, really rich royal blue with like a lighter blue shimmer or silver shimmers in it, and it's just so unique and it's so bright. I don't know, I had to have it. It's one of those colors that you can't find anywhere else, honestly. So that's a beautiful color. That's what originally introduced me to Sugarpill. So the next one is a silver, and this one's called Tiara. It's just your basic silver, which is always good to have. And then the last one that I have is called Goldilocks, which I was actually really upset because, as you can see, this jar is almost close to empty compared to my other ones. This actually spilled in my makeup bag. So, but I love this one too. It's just a pure gold, which is good to have. No other like multicolored shimmers or anything. It's just a pure gold, and it's gorgeous. And same thing as like the pressed eyeshadows, it really doesn't take a lot of product. These are highly pigmented, great products. And honestly, like if you go to MAC to get one of their pigments, I think their pigments are like $20. It's been so long since I've like gone to MAC, but their pigments are like 20 bucks. These are 12, and these are a little bit fatter. I know MAC has started putting them in the taller jars, I think, but you get, I don't know how many grams are in the MAC one. I want to say you get close to the same amount as you would in these, just like the MAC ones, and these are only $12, so I don't know. All around, I've been so happy with the color payoff, and I think that the price is right, and it's affordable, and I don't feel like Sugarpill cut any corners with anything. Like I said, I think that all of the eyeshadows last a long time. The price is amazing. Shipping was pretty fast. That is another thing. I did order all of this about 6 months ago, but I think from what I remember, it only took like 3, maybe 4 days to get my stuff. And I know that they do a $5 flat rate shipping in the US. Internationally, of course, it would vary, but that's cool because I order a lot of stuff online, and shipping sometimes like hits you where it hurts. I paid like $15 in shipping one time, which is absolutely ridiculous. So that's cool. And I don't know, I think they have, I couldn't tell you, I was gonna try to think of how many loose shadows, pigments they have, like this. They have a good bit. I think they have like 10 or 12, and I only have 4, but I do plan on getting more, definitely. I just haven't gotten around to it. And then, like I said, they do have a third palette like this. I just have 2 of them. So if you want to check that out, and I'll put their link below as well. So awesome. Love Sugarpill. Get the royal sugar. If not anything else, at least try this. You'll be satisfied. And if y'all have any questions or comments or anything like that, like I said, I'm going to put a link to my blog below with great swatches and all of that. And of course, just let me know if y'all have any questions.